are now tuned in to DAR Sports Media, our continuing NFL divisional previews coming at you. This week, we've got the AFC East, a lot of moving and shaking. I think part of this is going to be Tay's revenge, maybe, because, I feel like his unrequited love for a team from last year and some unfortunate things happened. I think he's going to be back with a vengeance with that team this year, if I were to guess. Joining us, introducing one of our newest signees to the DAR team, he is a music fan for life on Twitter, Lee Harvey. He covers sports, is a writer, all kinds of content stuff that he's going to be stepping into going forward. Thank you for joining us there, Lee.
Thank you for having me. It wouldn't be possible without Jeff. He reached out to me a few days ago about um, joining DAR Sports and what you guys have going on. And
so tell us a little bit about the kind of work that you're doing, kind of stuff that you're into there, Lee. 5,000 followers. What's the future? What are you looking to get into? Sports writing, sports content, a little bit of game stuff, a little bit of anime stuff. Tell us about what you're going to be providing here.
well, most of my work I've done has been through Twitter.
There we go.
I've been on there. I've been on there for 13 years now, and I didn't really start turning my profile into a sports profile like I'd say 2010, 2011. And what I want to do going forward, I want to hopefully be in a be in the booth, in the broadcasting booth,
There you go.
calling games at a high level. Uh, that's why I've gone to Full Sail, Full Sail University. I've
Oh
been in
shit.
school.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
you've heard of that?
Oh yeah. Well, we're a wrestling pod too. That's one of the things we do. So we know all about Full Sail University, the connection to NXT. So
Oh,
yes,
okay.
absolutely. That's fucking cool, man.
Okay. Yeah. I've been in school there since 2021 or 2022. Take it to the next level by either being a cameraman or, like I said, in the broadcasting booth. Get my feet wet there.
Well, there we go. Hopefully that knowledge base and that enthusiasm will be coming through in all of our stuff that you're going to be on us with. We're honored to have you. Tonight we're talking AFC East. Tay's revenge. Tay, I'm guessing, I think a lot of us probably have, the same team. It all depends on health, of course. Near the top, they made even more additions. What I love and what I'm so impressed with by the New York Jets is they just absolutely they just keep throwing assets. It's like a refusal to be bad another year. They just refuse, at least in the moves they're making. Lord knows, Jet's gonna jet, and that's exactly what last year was an example of. Of course, Aaron Rodgers goes out there and blows out his foot 2 fucking plays into the season. So, but moves-wise, aggression of the front office, they fucking refuse for this to be another year of failure. Tay, what caliber of team do you see them at? I have them health, of course, as 12 wins.
Yeah, I agree. 12 wins for the New York Jets. They got even better than last year. I think they might have a top 5 receiver in Garrett Wilson when it's all said and done. Especially playing with Aaron Rodgers. We know Aaron Rodgers loves to favor his wide receiver ones. He's been doing it, since he started playing. Brees Hall is definitely going to have a big season, especially I think he had 92 receptions last season. That's very high for a running back. So they expect Brees Hall to have another big year, especially in the passing game. Aaron Rodgers does not mind dumping it off. Aaron Rodgers takes care of the ball. I'd say probably the best at that of all time. He's the best non-turnover quarterback in NFL history. So Aaron Rodgers, he'll make the right passes and whatnot. The Jets improved their O line. They traded for Morgan Moses. He's older, but he's still a great run blocker. They got him from Baltimore. Defense is going to be top 3 again. I don't see any reason why they should fall off. They got the best corner in the league. They got one of the best defensive tackles in the league. I don't see the Jets not making the playoffs. The Jets could get a first round bye in the AFC. Their schedule isn't all that tough to me.
Imagine what that defense did with like zero help from the offense last year.
Right.
And now, we got Rodgers out there, might be able to sustain some drives for them.
Yeah.
This is big stuff. I hope they really solidified their backup situation, because you are counting on a guy who's like 40 to coming off an Achilles to fucking be there for you. But they made additions to the offensive line to try and help that. Big signings there. Like I said, attacked every position. So Tay, what I want to know, because you were very bullish on this last year, Super Bowl contender, New York Jets.
Oh yeah. I said that.
Okay,
he can get a first round bye. Oh yeah, this can be the best team record wise.
Y'all are really high on these guys
in the AFC. Yeah, I don't see why
they go.
Whoa. Who is y'all? I said Tay.
I'm high. I'm really high in the Jets.
A little too high.
Are they your
Like
Super Bowl
drug
pick
test you.
for the AFC?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's all in. I commend him for that. He all in.
The look of mischief he had on his face before he said that. That's okay. All right. So we got Saquon Barkley under 1,200 yards and 12 total touchdowns.
Yep.
We got the Jets going to the Super Bowl. We got the Chicago Bears, NFC North champions because of Caleb Williams. That's our 3 Tays takes so far. That we could just do one for each division, really. Like, what's Tay's take for this division? Bold prediction for this. All right. So I got him as a 12-win team. Tay has them going to the Super Bowl. Axe, what do you got, man?
I have them in the playoffs if they remain healthy. I don't know about 12 win. Like I said, I believe Miami's going to win the division. But they get a little funny style when it gets cold outside.
You think Miami is going to win this division?
I think Miami's better than the Jets.
Wow.
I don't think Miami's winning 7 games, brother.
With Tua?
7 games.
Hold on. We're going to get there. Bro, they lost like 8. They lost like 8 starters off the defense. And both their edge rushers aren't going to be back to start the season. They're both coming off of ACL and Achilles. Dolphins are going to be bad, man.
Like, as far as Jets in the Super Bowl, Tajon, they only got there one time because Joe Namath sold his soul to the devil, and they won their one Super Bowl. They ain't really been close since, outside of Mark Sanchez getting them 2 AFC Championship appearances. Like, they might get to the playoffs, but Super Bowl, absolutely the fuck not.
This is the new age Jets. You talking about Joe Namath? This is when they had leather helmets.
Long history of
this is the new age football right here. This is a different Jets team.
Mark Sanchez,
it's the best Jets team Jets fans ever seen.
That's how they was thinking last year. Till Jets going jet, and something bad going to happen, yo. Like, until Joe Namath is out of here, like, I don't think they're going to win another one.
No. This is the season right here. But I got
a defense, though. Great defense. I'm gonna pass it to Lee, but great defense, though.
Lee, what's your read on the Jets, man? You got them first place in the division. How many wins?
If healthy, I have them winning at least 10, maybe 11 games.
Okay.
Yeah. It just like last year. It all depends on Rodgers and him getting a year older off of an Achilles tear. I don't want to have my doubts about him because of how we know how great he is, but it all depends on how healthy Rodgers is. Like what Tay said, Breece Hall, he's really becoming one one of the up and coming backs in the league, Garrett Wilson. They already got a great defense, but yeah, it all depends on 12.
We shall see. Okay, so Tay, who do you got there in second place?
Buffalo.
Are the Bills? Okay, I was just about to ask. Are
Yeah.
the Bills even good enough to be that? Because they lost a fucking ton. You say that like it's so simple, but they lost both starting receivers. They lost their center. They lost like 4 or 5 starters on the defense. They lost their heart last year in Tremaine Edmonds.
They
So this is
they didn't lose number 17.
Okay, but number 17 loses sometimes is his fucking mind with those turnovers. And now their success is going to be tied to him all the more than it was last year. This is basically last year's scenario with even less pieces behind him, significantly less.
I like the Bills this year.
Okay, tell me why.
Because they got Josh Allen. That's number one. And on top of that, I think the offense will be just fine. When the Bills got rid of the offensive coordinator last season, they phased out Stephon Diggs, and the offense was just fine. Like we didn't see a drop off or nothing. So it kind of shows Stephon Diggs' importance, and I think they replaced him. It's kind of like what the Chiefs did when they lost Tyreek Hill. They just got a bunch of guys in a role, and it still worked out the same way. Yeah, I think Josh Allen is talented enough to take this offense is definitely good enough. I mean, I think Keon Coleman to have a great season. Curtis Samuel, I think he had one of the best hands in the league last season. I don't think he dropped anything. Like he had the lowest drop rate. And Khalil Shakir, he had like 800 yards with a low targets. I mean, he really didn't get the ball much. So yeah, I don't see no problem with the offense. They got Dalton Kincaid coming back after a good rookie season. James Cook, while was high on last year, and again they added to the running back room. With Ray Davis. Yeah, I think the Bills will be just fine.
You're talking a lot about offense, and there's a reason for that.
No, I was about to go to the defense. I love the defense.
Both. Oh my goodness, they lost both safeties, both corners, their best edge rusher. Tell me about why you love this defense. Yeah, you love this defense because you love high-scoring football games, and that's what the fuck we're going to be watching.
I think the defense will be just fine. They got Matt Milano. First off, I think that's very important.
Yeah, coming off injury.
I don't get so.
Mm-hmm.
So what?
He ain't gonna be ready.
Either project him to be healthy and good off injury or not. I project to be good off injury.
Sometimes people are not the same, man.
He didn't get his legs shot off. He'll be fine. He's a football player. He's an athlete. Yeah, like come on, man. He's not 57. He'll be just fine.
His leg's not shut off, but you are trying to shoot your own dick off right now.
There was multiple torn ligaments, dog. Like it wasn't like
come on. So that's what we're doing.
That's our representation. We got one cripple on the defense, and that's that we're good.
Ain't Von Miller torn Achilles at like 36?
Von Miller, he's not like me thinking about the Bills. Von Miller is not on the team. He's old, not gonna play. I don't think about Von Miller at all. So
that's your defensive anchor, bro.
It's not though. No, it's not. That was 3 years ago. Man. Not anymore.
Yeah, exactly. He was a defensive anchor 3 years ago, but he is right now too.
He's
you gotta start facing some of these facts.
He getting paid like one.
Damn right.
Yeah.
They don't need him.
Lord. Axe. Well, hold on. Tay, how many wins?
10. Yeah.
Axe, how many wins?
Between 9 and 10.
You got them in third place?
I don't know. I think they could potentially be better than the Jets off the strength
The
of coaching.
Jets. Oh my god.
Like, I mean, McDermott is at least proven to get into the playoffs.
Oh, we're gonna be revisiting this
Hopes
podcast.
alive.
Lord Jesus.
So then why are you giving me like pushback then? You're talking about more than me.
I'm not
If I got the Jets in the Super Bowl and you think they're better than the Jets, you think this is a Super Bowl team then?
No, I don't think they're a Super Bowl team. Hell no. I think they're a playoff team. But Josh Allen gonna have some type of turnover. And like, cause he's had a couple mediocre playoff games these past couple years. Like, people still thinking about
Like
that
what?
duel with Pat Mahomes. Like, I'm
Yeah.
kind of like, he ain't been delivering as much recently.
When? What are you talking about? What game are you talking about?
Like the game where they played the Dolphins, they had what, the third string quarterback in?
And when they
Oh,
won,
yeah.
Barely
They
beat
won
them.
that
The third
game.
string
it wasn't a
quarterback.
great
Yeah.
performance, bro. Like, he had like
You
3
said what?
interceptions.
Did they win?
They did. I'm just saying, like,
They win.
they won in the playoffs. I
Bad
give you that. They
faith.
won against
Bad
the
faith.
quarterback.
That's
Like, they won by
interesting.
3 points.
So they won, but he didn't play good enough for you.
No, what I'm saying is, like, in the playoffs, post that duel with Mahomes, he hasn't had as many standout moments. What's the standout moment since that playoff game?
Didn't they just blow the Steelers out in the first round? Blew the Steelers out. They didn't belong on the same field as them.
Well, you know what? I don't think we're gonna have to worry about it this year because I don't know if the Bills are making the playoffs. So
I think
there you
they'll
go.
do.
Well, you say that, but then you start counting up the teams. They almost didn't make it last year, and they had way more pieces. So the Jets are going in. By what you say, the Dolphins are going in. Ravens, Bengals, Chiefs. We're kind of running out of spots here.
I didn't
That's
say
five.
Dolphins. I didn't say that garbage. That wasn't
I'm
me.
talking to Axe. I'm talking to Axe. So somehow he's more of a defender of the Bills than you.
I had to think about the AFC landscape. You're right. I had to think about that. They got Houston.
We're running out of spots.
Yeah.
Hey, Houston
Yeah,
too.
and then AFC
Ooh.
South winner has to get in.
All
I
right.
think a lot of people expect the Colts to be better.
Mm.
The Texans are going to be the Texans. I don't
Jacksonville.
know.
Good point.
Lee, what do you think, man? The Bills. How many wins?
8.
8. There we go. 8. Not going to get it done. Not going to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's not because
I got them at 8 as well.
let's remember last season they were 6-6,
Yep.
and it looked like they were going to miss the playoffs then.
Swing Low, Sweet Chariot was getting fucking tuned up. They were getting ready to play it. It was fucking over. Funeral was getting ready to get set up, and they snuck in the back door. They
Are y'all
are
serious right now?
Yes,
you
I
don't
am.
remember that?
Hey, look, okay, so let me get this straight. So we cut off the end of the season when they turn up and win 5 in a row and get the 2 seed.
That's what
Why are we
I'm
not talking
saying though.
about
That's what I'm saying though. Like if they didn't say, you know what, throwing the ball, spreading the ball
It was
around,
the last dance, bro. That's what it was.
yeah. If they didn't switch their offensive game plan, just said let's run the ball with Cook and go from there, I don't know if they make the playoffs then.
Yeah,
They had to win
Allen
5 straight. They had to win 5 straight just to win the division.
Yeah. They realized what was going on, and that music queued up. It was our last fucking dance for the Bills. Done. All right. Tay, who do you got in third? Do you got multi-time future Super Bowl champion, according to Jeff Axel, Miami Dolphins?
I ain't say all that. I'm a Ravens fan. We ain't about to have
pretty much
here.
because you got the Bills being the best team, and then you got the Dolphins being better than them. That's what you were saying, not me.
No, who do you got in third, Tay?
I got the Dolphins. Yeah, I got the Dolphins. I was just looking at their schedule. Just, we all know Tua, when it's time to win games against teams above 500, he doesn't do it. I think he had 1 win last year. against a team that was above 500. That was the Cowboys. So, like, does that even count? No.
Nope. No.
Not really. Not
Yeah.
really.
So, I mean, it's just, they got a lot of those tough games. It looks like this season. Like, I don't think they'll beat the Bills either game. I don't think they'll beat the Jets either game. That's 4 losses right there. They probably, I think they play the Chiefs. Like, I don't trust Tua in the cold. I don't trust Tua against good teams. Like, it has to be the right situation. They'll blow you out by 30 if you're a bad team. But as soon as if you know how to play football and win games, it's a different story. And I don't know. Just off their schedule alone, it's the fact that it's not easy like it has been the past few years. Then they're gonna struggle a lot more. And yeah, I got them winning 8 games. They'll be in the hunt, but they'll always need to win that big game. That won't happen. Like they got San Fran, Cleveland, and the Jets their last 3 games. Like they're gonna need they're gonna need to win those.
You better not. You better hope the Niners aren't on that fucking schedule because that's a yearly tradition at this point. Them getting chin checked by the 49ers. Fucking Tay's over there talking about Tua. He sounds like Dr. Seuss. Fucking, I do not trust Tua in the cold. I do not trust Tua against QBs that are old. I do not trust Tua in regions that they love yams. I do not trust Tua in a jam. That's trust him. Not trustworthy. So
he just got paid.
How many wins, Tay? Yeah, and he just got paid. That's a fucking always a question mark too.
8
wins. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you? I'm just real quick. They lost 2 starting linebackers, starting corner, one of the best guards, starting safety, and a top 3 player in the league in Christian Wilkins, and their 2 linchpin players, Jalen Phillips, Bradley Chubb, both coming off catastrophic injuries. Might not even be back. They're not back for training camp. So, slow start there as well. I don't know, man. I'm having a tough time. All those defensive losses.
After hearing the defensive breakdown and all those losses, I'm going to have to reconsider, put them in 3rd place. Like, I was just looking at the offensive side.
Went from first place to 3rd place.
First they go into the Super Bowl. Now they're in 3rd
I never
place.
said the Super Bowl. I want the Braves to see the Super Bowl. Yes, I'm biased. We ain't about to do this, man. I'm not saying any of these AFC East teams in the Super Bowl. These are enemies. But I'm gonna say 8 wins. That's a lot of losses on defense. Good Lord.
Yeah, it is.
7. I got him at 7 wins. Lee, what do you think, man?
7, 8 wins at least. Like, things had to break right for Miami. Like what we saw last year. They are great. They got all these track stars running in hot weather or in good weather, but in cold weather, all that is slowed down to a screeching halt. For them to even have any kind of playoff success, they got to have home field advantage in the 1 seed. But we all know that that's not happening. So yeah, I got them at 7 wins.
I think everybody universally here pretty much has the same last place team. Times are tough. Times are tough up there in New England, and nobody feels bad, even a little bit. Looks like Jacoby Brissett for right now is probably going to get the start up there. It's a new day. Gerard Mayo. Not that make you feel fucking old, Axe. I remember Gerard Mayo getting drafted.
I remember him on USC and shit.
Yeah, I remember him being a bad motherfucker in college. So, but same thing for D'Amico Ryans too. So things looking rough up there in New England. I have a tough time seeing more than 5 wins. I think that they'll be competitive, but I just don't know, until May, Drake May, if he turns out to be a good prospect. if he ends up turning into something. Even then, though, they just don't have any skill players that impress me around any of these guys. The wide receivers are pretty empty. Running
They
back.
like their receivers they drafted, apparently, for what I've been reading.
Mm-hmm.
They like their receivers that they drafted. They say both of them been killing shit.
Javon Baker and Jalen Polk.
And getting Tyquan Thornton back will be interesting as well. The speed demon, who looked real good in the playoffs last year, or preseason, excuse me. I got him at 5. Tay, what do you think?
Yeah, I got them in 5 wins. Just not really going to be a good team. I think this is just a rebuilding year. See what you got. Go from there. I do think the Patriots will be good next season. I don't know. I just they'll have a top pick from struggling this season. I think the Patriots they could be back very soon, but not this season.
If Drake May pans out, then yes, I could see that too. I could agree with you because both the Dolphins and the Bills in varying states like right now are in a bit of a makeover, a shift, a rebuild type of thing. It'll be happening next year. The door might be open, and then who knows what Rodgers' future is after this season, as he's very much up there in age for an NFL quarterback. So who knows? There might be a door opening if Drake May can break through and look good this year going into next year. Axe, how many wins you got the Patriots at?
I'm hoping it's more than 5 because Jared Mayo is a black coach. If things don't go well, they usually get 1 year in the NFL. Like you don't have those wins, it'll get you up out of there. Yeah, I'm hoping he gets more than 5, but I don't know. I thought it was funny when I think it was Gunna was performing at the Patriots practice or some shit like that. It was some random rapper that was there. I was like, yo, no way Bill Belichick would allow this shit.
It's a new day.
But yeah, I'm not really high. They got a great running back. But
let's see if they're gonna use him this year.
Right. I don't know. Like, I just hope that Mayo does well. That's the thing. Hope for that. But hopefully 1 to 5.
Lee, where do you got him at?
4 wins.
4 wins. Woo!
Yeah. I mean, times are tight in New England. It was tight. It was tight last year. I don't honestly see it changing this year, but they gotta stick with Mayo. It's not going to be great right away. They know it. Everybody in the building knows it. Just stick with Gerard Mayo, and go through this season. Maybe next season, maybe the season after, things will be better. But I'd say New England's 4-13 this year.
Hey, who is going to be the MVP of the AFC East?
That's pretty easy for me. Josh Allen.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's gonna fucking.
He's gonna be the most needed for his team. It's definitely gonna be Josh Allen. Like, I don't think this is the best team, but Josh Allen has to be the most. He has to be the best player in the division for this team to even be close to relevant. So yeah, definitely Josh Allen for me.
What do you think there, Axe?
I'm gonna go different from him because me and Tajon, we don't like picking the same thing. So I'm gonna say Breece Hall. I think if Aaron Rodgers stays healthy, I think he'll have a breakout. Rodgers does well with versatile backs that can run and catch. So I definitely believe he'll be the breakout player. I also think Wilson, even though they're kind of beefing, I've seen a couple of clips where he was like, yo, your ass went to Egypt instead of winter camp. So, yeah, like I got Breece Hall being the most valuable player in this division.
Lee, what do you got? AFC East MVP.
Aaron Rodgers. If everything goes according to plan, and he stays upright for at least most of the season, it'll be Aaron Rodgers for me personally.
So your pick ties into mine a little bit. I always like to, on this pod, I'll usually like to go something a little different. And if I can, I highlight the lineman because that's what I was. Left tackle, New York Jets, Tyron Smith. If he stays healthy, then Aaron Rodgers is staying healthy. And if Aaron Rodgers staying healthy, so go the Jets. That pass protection was looked at as one of the biggest issues of any team in the whole league last year because what happened with Aaron Rodgers and then what continued to happen with every quarterback they put behind that line. The addition of Tyron Smith, who has had some injury issues. As he goes, I think it's going to so the Jets go. I think he's going to be one of those wins above replacement guys. I think if he comes in and has a Pro Bowl type season and is healthy and gets 16 starts, we're looking, I think it's going to be a difference, just him, of 2 wins, on top of everybody else, the rest of the additions, on top of Rodgers being back. So I'm going to go Tyron Smith. Tay, Rookie of the Year, AFC East.
Keon Coleman.
I was about to say, I expected to tie in with your MVP pick because if they're going anywhere, Keon Coleman is going to fucking need to be the AFC East Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, that's the only way the Bills will be good. It has to be, pretty much carried by Josh Allen. And Josh Allen, it's only so many people to throw the ball to. I think one of them is going to be Keon Coleman.
What do you think there, Axe?
Hate that I gotta agree with him, but Keon Coleman was so impactful. Being an FSU fan, seeing him up close, the catching in traffic, the breakaway speed, the catch and run ability, like he's going to thrive, especially since Diggs is in Houston now. I think it's like prime for him to be 1,000-yard receiver in his first year. I think he's gonna get over 1,000. So yeah, I gotta agree with Tay.
What do you think there? Rookie of the Year there, Lee?
I gotta agree with both of y'all. I do think it's Keon Coleman as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up bursting onto the scene like a Justin Jefferson. Have like 1,500 yards.
Oh wow!
I wouldn't be surprised. Other than the tight ends, who does he really trust? Who does Josh Allen really trust downfield?
Yeah.
And I go with Keon.
So since you guys already picked Keon Coleman many times, again, I will reiterate, just like we've been saying, if the Bills are going anywhere, he's going to need to be the Rookie of the Year. So I'm with that. I will continue highlighting the big boys. My theme and go with Olu Fasanau for the Jets, offensive tackle, probably going to kick inside the guard. First round pick, awesome prospect. Fucking pumped for him. Again, the Jets improved that line. They improved the not so sexy, not so highlighted parts of the team. That's what they were missing last year. They had all these big names. They had all this flash, all this talk, but they were missing a lot of the steak to the sizzle. And that's what ended up fucking them over as much as anything last year. So between Tyron Smith and Olu being added to that offensive line, I think that's going to be a huge, huge difference maker for them. And I look for him. I doubt Pepsi will come calling. I doubt he'll be the Pepsi Rookie of the Year. But in reality, I think by the end of the year, when you look at who provided a difference and helped boost the team as a starter, he's going to be right up there as a Rookie of the Year. This has been the AFC East preview with DAR Sports Media, one of our new addition, the big man Lee Harvey. Follow him on Twitter. Follow us, the rest of us. We got Weekend Wrestling. Earlier on this week, we did an awesome interview with Darius Lockhart of Ase Wrestling. It was fantastic. Every topic you can imagine was covered. Definitely go check that out. We got a Weekend Wrestling out there somewhere. I'm still trying to decide on what the order of the releases here are, so I don't want to get out of order, but we got a Weekend Wrestling at some point getting ready for SummerSlam in All Out. Our interview with Darius Lockhart is a fucking banger. Please go check it out. And coming up very, very soon, like I've been talking about, we've got our college football show. We're very excited for that. After the first AP Top 25 rankings come out, go check us out. We also have on the YouTube page, go looking for it, a review of the most highest selling hyped games of the decade. EA Sports College Football 25. Tay is literally playing it right now. Go in there, go in there, check out our review of it. We might even do an updated one with more time with it because some people have more passionately joined my side on certain subjects that we talked about in that thing. And I actually might have improved the way I feel about it going forward. So go check all those out. As you can see from all the plugs, the world of DAR never stops.
Niggas steady talking, but they can't, man. 8 chests in its form on the same thing. 20 years in, rolling with the same gang. You can say what you want, niggas ain't changed. Niggas ain't changed, 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 niggas ain't changed.
I let it get too far, bearing the cross like Knights Templar. For my children, I'm the exemplar. Gem star, twinkle in my kids' eyes, it makes me want to cry. Self-prophecy, not accepting mediocrity. Socrates was a thief, shame on the democracy. Dealing with enough, let alone the cops blocking me. Anything else is obsolete. Forsake Pete, I will defeat all that lays at my feet. Keep the biz discreet. $1,000 vacation homes with expensive feasts. Some niggas say they friends but lie through their teeth. Loose lips, pillow talking this shit. Getting themselves in the mix, plotting on your chick. But I ain't changed a bit. I'm as real as it gets. Still pounding my fist. Shock Sports is a hit. All my time in the grid. DAR Media, we send it a blitz. Fuck all the glamour and glitz, yeah.
Niggas steady talking, but they can't, man. 8 chests in its form on the same thing. 20 years in, rolling with the same gang. You can say what you want, niggas ain't changed. Niggas ain't changed, 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 niggas ain't changed.
Flow master, dope habits, rope couplets, flow patterns. Justin Jefferson with catches, you can see the toe dragging. Old spasms, old fashions, Pelly, old classics, old Bama, roll tide. But I ain't doing no passing. Got these people claiming gangster. No, you ain't that dog. Even producers turning shaky. Yeah, you ain't that dog. Niggas is bitch made pussy. Yeah, you ain't that dog. But I seen this shit coming, trust me. Let me think back, dog. They tell me that karma's a bitch and how it came back, dog. I supported all of them artists when they ain't back, y'all. See, it's funny, this industry, you couldn't change that, dog. So when I see them play their tactics, I just aim that, dog. Cause these niggas ain't been that honest, but no loyalty. I said we needed royalties, and motherfuckers went and looked astonished. This is candid, but it's random. If you think of show and promise, cause they hate you if you asking questions before moving onward. These MCs are in it only now for opportunities. Place missing checks, a tagline that done influenced them. But see, this is obvious, and even now no unity in fighting black men not of the same community. Damn, now who we are? Not real ones, I see it clear.
Niggas steady talking, but they can't, man. 8 chests in its form on the same thing. 20 years in, rolling with the same gang. You can say what you want, niggas ain't changed. Niggas ain't changed, 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 niggas ain't changed. Niggas steady talking, but they can't, man. 8 chests in its form on the same thing. 20 years in, rolling with the same gang. You can say what you want, niggas ain't changed. Niggas ain't changed, 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 niggas ain't changed.